Where's the cheese compote? Hey folks, Scott from the Old Curiosity Shop. Welcome. Bleh.
There's an old curiosity shop. Every once in a while I go by there for the fond recollections that lie there in that old curiosity shop.
Hi everyone, this is Scott from the Old Curiosity Shop, welcoming you back to another show. I'm sitting here sipping some root beer out of a Macbeth Evans glass, but you know what? Let's go get in the truck and do some thrifting, and then join me right back here, because I need your help. You know what I need your help doing? I need your help figuring out who made this and who made this. This I've had, this I just bought today. Same company? I think so. Ooh, super duper Superman. I just got to the thrift shop and look, right off the bat, a whole stack of Pedalware by Macbeth Evans. Now, it looks like we've got some saucers. These might be dessert plates. I hope. You know what? I didn't even look at the price of this whole stack. It's $9. Oh, yeah. We've got two different patterns here. These are definitely saucers. These I can't really tell until I get that tape off of there. But I'm going to go around the outside and feel. See these little doodads right here that stick out? Boy, they can chip in a heartbeat. I don't see anything that's chipped. Okay, get in there. Get in there. You get in that cart. All right, it's in, and it's not going to fall out. See? I have never yet, to this day, had anything fall out of my shopping cart. Oh dear. Okay, let's keep on shopping. I'm putting together a small collection. I certainly am. I think I'm going to have a place setting of 4. One of these days, just what I need, another collection. Look, I recognize that as an incense burner. See? You put your little incense cone right there. $4.99. Oh dear, oh my word. Oh, you poor thing. Okay, sorry about that. I think you need an Anison. Oh, made in USA, 1939. All right, okay, sorry about that. Ugh, I can't get my, it's hard to steer your cart with one hand. I'm excited about my Macbeth Evans. The kicker is finding the teacups. They can be tricky. What is this? Beer pong cup. No. Maybe. Oh, they just turned the radio on. I'm gonna have to run my mouth. A history of what? A history of a taste of history. Oh, there's Victory at Sea. All right, what's this one say? Oh, there's a whole collection of them. I'm not a fast cook. I'm not a slow cook. I'm a half-fast cook. If more husbands were self-starters, the wife wouldn't have to be a crank. A man's work from sun to sun, but a woman's work is never done. The greatest aid to adult education is children. Which are these bad boys? $3 each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Do I want to pay $9 for these 3? Do I want to pay $9? I don't, that one, Do I want to pay $9 for them? What would they sell for? that little collection. They're metal, they're not plastic. They're probably from the 50s, 40s, 50s. Let's look in 40s, 50s. I don't know. I don't think so. 99 cents each, maybe, but I think we'll leave those there. I think we'll leave those there. Oh, it won't be long. You ready for it? Try that with your pantyhose. Okay, it's slim pickings on this aisle. Let's go somewhere else. Now that might be Heisey. Take a look at that handle. See the shape of that? Now let me look on here, because you know they would put that H and the diamond in really weird places. Oh. All right, that throws me off. The bottom throws me off. But that looks like a Heisey handle. Heisey handle. I don't know. Is it Heisey quality? Let's look at it. Does it? It's not marked. What is it? It's $2.99. One tiny little creamer, no sugar bowl. Oh, I don't know. That's a tough one. If it had its sugar bowl, that would be great. Is that Heisey or not? Well, if I don't buy it, I'm going to take a picture of it. Then when I go home, I can study it. Oh, look, there's sold Iris. Hello, Iris, Jeanette. Gotta think about that one. We'll set it down in here. Oh, it's only $3. I should probably go ahead and snap on it. These are 1, 2, 3. There are 5 of those. And they're $5. That says Holly on it, of course. Is it Libby or is it CCC? I don't know. Rather than... Okay. I stopped myself right in my sentence. Oh, now this, get down here. Get down on the flow. I recognize this right off the bat. That's old Hazel Atlas. You see that shape and that handle and the shape of these plates? You'll find this in amethyst. Those are the little snack sets. Okay, that's Hazel, no doubt. We're gonna leave you there, Hazel. There's only 2 of you. I like you though. What else have we got down here? Let's see if we can find. These are probably repros when you find this many of them. And one of these has a 76 on it because they reproduced it in 1976. Is this the one? I don't know, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 8 plates. That's a depression glass pattern, but it was reproduced and it's really heavy. I'm not even going to pick it up. I'm not interested in those. Let's see, I'm getting ready to go right underneath the loudspeaker, so I'm definitely going to run my lips. But there's not much. It thins out as you get down here. Oh, wait a minute, that's a pretty color. I don't think it's old. Come here to me. No, nah. Put that back. See, there's another piece of this. Yeah, this is I'm looking to see if the 76 is in there. I have to go back and bone up on that. But yeah. Okay, we've done this aisle before. This is the holiday aisle, and there's nothing on this aisle. Okie doke. Time to check out how to win every argument. Oh gosh. I'm not trying to argue with anybody. Okay, I did purchase it, and you know what? I can't wait to get home and compare this to some of my other Heisey pieces, but that handle right there, is so screaming Heisey, I think, even though it's not marked, and Heisey is not always marked. I pulled the price tag off of it. See? Just a tiny little creamer. And now that I'm thinking about it, sometimes there was an underplate with 2 handles. This would sit in the middle of it, and it was circular, and you would put little sugar cubes all around it. Now, that might be what this is. And I've got one at home, as we say in South Jersey, home. Yeah, I'm gonna get home, cook some corn, Jersey corn, get in the Oldsmobile, drive down the shore, get a cone. I'm making fun of South Jersey accents, yeah, and I'm South Jersey born and bred. But I don't have that accent, do I? I don't think so. Yeah, I kind of do, but I try not to sound too Jersey. South Jersey, North Jersey, whole different way to talk. Anyway, that might be what that is. So, and I've got one at home. We'll take a look at it when we get there. Oh, let's see. I don't know. All right. Some of you are going to cringe, as you often say to me when I do stuff that makes you cringe. I'm going to bite that. Look, I'm whatever they call it, Gen X. It fell on the floor. You pick it up, you blow it off, and you eat it. I am so thrilled as I cannot tell you, because I was hoping that these were little dessert plates and not saucers. They are, and they are of a slightly different pattern. Look at how beautiful. You see that? Now, this is not the American Sweetheart. It's a different, I don't know what that pattern is called. Those are saucers. Still Macbeth Evans. This is American Sweetheart, and look at that stack. Aren't they beautiful? Now, look closely at that pattern. Am I filming? I don't know. I can, half the time I can't. I don't think this is working. Sometimes with some of your companies, the saucers were flat and they doubled as a saucer and a bread plate. Sometimes the saucers are upturned and they have the little teacup circle. We know that's a saucer. I've got to go and check and to be double sure that, well, actually, I guess in this case it wouldn't matter because the circle isn't there. So whether they doubled as teacup saucers or just bread and butter plates, I'm thrilled to get. Let's count them. And I don't feel, wait a minute. I'm parked in front of a U-Haul place because I've told you before, I always stop. What's wrong with my shirt? I always stop to get some of the recycled paper that they have in there for free. Look at that stack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That, cats and kittens, was a deal to get 12. Now I forget how many I counted. 12 of these for $10. American Sweetheart is the name of the pattern, made by Macbeth Evans. And I've got some various pieces at home, but it's very thin. It chips. It's prone to chipping. Okay, it's off to the next. Don't forget, stick with me because we're going to go home and take a look at this and see if it matches the Heisey set that I've got at the house. We ain't finished yet. It's early. What time is it? Ooh, come on, let's go.
One alles for in der Welt ein bisschen armer Food. Krieg frischer Mut, vergess es nicht und krieg ein Ford-Maschine. Du brauchst kein Geld und kein Kredit, ich spring mit Gasolin. Ei, du zu Verstand, was ist das doch ein Fred? Du fährt mal mit der Ford-Maschine, sie ist wenn nicht verlädt. Sie hat ein Rad mit Robber drauf und Kodat hinten draus. Und Mama starrig vor.
Oh, do you want to know why I'm standing here going, ugh? Because you already know what has happened. That's the buffet or the sideboard or the server, whatever you want to call it. That's what's called a blind china closet because there's no glass in it. But guess what? Somebody cut the legs off, or they may have slid it across the floor and the legs broke. And they have stuck it on top of the buffet. Ah. I have no words. So this is from, oh golly, and this is not original at all. The way it's nice the way they put that so it slides in and out, but that ain't the way it was made. And so this would have stood on legs. In fact, this would have had these beautiful Jacobean legs, just like this. So this is circa 19. This is right around 1930. And you know, if we go over here on this side, you can even see. Oh golly, somebody just took a jigsaw and went zzz and just chopped that right off. They just chopped it right off, and all the veneer has splintered along there. Can you see that? So anyway, yikes. What do they want for this Frankenstein monstrosity? Oh look, they stuck a television in it. Somebody turned this into their... That's what they did to it. Yes, indeedy do. Somebody got a hold of this and made an entertainment center out of it, and so this is where all their cords would have gone. They probably had a little, who knows what they had in there. They might have, yeah, this is where they might have had like a pull-out VCR or something. Well, anyway, it's in an altered state. Oh well, it happens. It happens.
Oh dear.
Okay, I've moved to a different spot because I went to another thrift shop. Here is a fantastic humidor. Now, it's not actually mahogany. It's a... Well, no, wait a minute. I believe it to be a cheaper wood that is stained mahogany. Yes. Which is not a problem. See, look, this is a nice one. So porcelain lined, fantastic for good cigars. That's an old one because take a look at the escutcheon plate for a little skeleton key. That's going to go back. Probably it was a gift for father or grandfather. The little plate that was on there is gone. So leave it that way or put your own on there. Yeah. Get a new one made. And it did just a little bit of scratch cover, and all of those little scratches will go away. So a nice tobacco humidor, cigar box. This is probably going to date with that little skeleton key lock. That has to go back to, oh gosh, when did they stop making skeleton keys? They still existed in the 20s. China closets and desks and things like that, and some door locks. But I think by the time you get into the 30s, skeleton keys are gone, almost gone. So we're probably in the Edwardian, we'll say 1915 to 1930 on the tobacco box, probably. And then this, I'm going to show you a beautiful wedding photograph that I've been outside for a couple of hours today in between because I was helping a friend of mine with an outdoor project. I don't know why I had to tell you that. Hold it still. Okay, look at that wedding photograph. My goodness. Early 30s. And it looks like an old frame, but it's not. It's a relatively new frame. And guess what? There's no date on the back, but we can tell from the costumes. However, we have someone, I'm going to flash it really fast, and you can't screenshot it. Whoop, whoop. See? All the names are written on the back. Now you say, I know what you're going to say. Scott, I already know what you're going to say. First of all, I'm not telling you what the names are on the back. The reason for that is because... people are helpful and I love it. I have had a few examples years ago, and I'm not upset with anybody, and it's nobody recently. This was a very long time ago where, you know, they actually went in Ancestry.com, Google, whatever, and then they actually traced a descendant and then sent an email to them. Hey, this guy has blah, blah, blah. I really preferred them not to do that because that would be my decision. Yes, there are a lot of old photographs with names on the back, and I have reunited pictures with people before. I've actually done that, and it's great. I don't have time to do that with this one. So what I'm saying is, I'm going to sell it. You can keep it. Nothing wrong with that. Or if you've got time on your hands, which I don't, you could look up the names on the back, try to find the family, send an email. Wouldn't a descendant possibly want this? Now you got to remember also, this was donated to a thrift shop, so somebody had no interest in it. Not everybody likes old pictures, right? So I don't ever say, oh, what a shame, because for that particular reason. I know I'm running my lips a lot about this, but I know if I don't say that, and I show the names, someone with a good heart, but I would rather them not do that, would go ahead and do all the research and maybe even contact the people, which I don't want you to do that unless you decide to do that and you own it. Okay, that was I don't have time to go look up who they are or how to get it to descendants. So we're going to put it up for sale and let you decide. All right, so let's put that, because I'll tell you what, and you know this as well as I do, there is an endless supply of old photographs, and bless their hearts, there are people who it's their hobby. Some might even charge money. I wouldn't. I would maybe just charge what I paid for it. That station is trying to come in, but it's not working on it. Anyway, there's a lot that we could talk about in terms of old pictures, names on the back. Really don't want to get too deeply into that right now, so let's not. And say we didn't. That's it. But I got a feeling we're headed somewhere else. Come on, let's go. But I think it's time for a little bit of lunch. Look, there's an antique jewelry casket. And I don't know that I've ever found one of these where the silver plate is still intact. I guess they exist. Oh, there's a little bit of a ouch right there. Looking at the bottom, sometimes these are marked and sometimes they aren't. $5.99. All right, now let's, yes, that is what I was hoping for. Okay, that's the original innards. Now I'm gonna buy it. Oh yeah, look at that. Now, don't you replace this. That's fantastic, because you know, most of the time these innards are gone. So that makes it worth it for me. Without the original innards, I might not have paid $6 for it, but then again, I might have. So, that's antique. We'll put that down there next to our carnival glass piece. And we will keep shopping. Oh my word. You know, I know what that is and I cannot remember. So I guess that means I don't know what it is. And that's what happens. Oh, look, there's some red willow over there. Let's get over there. All right, now, come on now. How well have you been paying attention over the years? What is it? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You should have gotten it in 1 second. You know that's McKee Innovation. How much do they want? $8. It's fine. And that's a typical vase in the McKee Innovation pattern. And we've talked so many times about that. Let's not go through it. McKee Innovation. If it's new to you, you can find information about it. What is that thing? I don't know. All right, okay. Who does not need to start another? We'll talk about it. We will talk about it. You know we're going to talk about it. Good grief. Another dish. Another dish. Well, welcome back to the, where am I? The front parlor of the 1925 bungalow. I had fun shopping. I hope you enjoyed going along with me. Let's take a look at some things that you did not see. Wait, let me fix my eyeballs. I think either my head is crooked or my glasses. I step on these so often that that's probably what's crooked. You know, nautical themes were popular in the 1930s. I know that our president at that time, FDR, was a yachtsman, a boatsman, of course, the New England family and living along the Hudson and everything. So he may have had some influence on the popularity of nautical items, but I'm not really sure that that's where it comes from. Anyway, look at this General Electric clock in a brown Bakelite case with all of its, I don't know what they are, steering wheel pieces. And you know what? Plugged it in, purrs like a kitten, works beautifully. So, very classic little clock for the bedroom from the 1930s. Not sure if I'm keeping this one or not. I've got my blue glass clock and my peach glass clock, so we'll have to think about that. There aren't too many people out there today that are really decorating in the style of 1933, but hey, you know what? For the few of us who are, somebody would love to have that. And it sits, there's a little prong, there's a little thing back, a little stand, so it just sits, it sits like that on your dresser. I love that. I was thrilled when I found it. You also didn't get to see a close-up of this. Now this is awesome 1920s glass. I really want to do a close-up of that enamel work. I haven't seen anything like it. I'm particularly intrigued by sort of this weeping willow. Now, you know, there isn't really anything Art Deco about this, not necessarily. I mean, everything is stylized, and we kind of see the frozen fountain style coming in the 20s. But this one looks more weeping willow-ish to me. And of course, 200 years earlier, you would see the weeping willow in mourning jewelry and in mourning samplers. Mourning, you know, as in the mourning dove, not M-O-R-N-I-N-G, but woo, crying. This is not a mourning dish. Now you can see where I was thinking either candy dish or small center bowl. It's so decorative. I really can't imagine this being on a table with salad dressing or mayonnaise in it. But boy, whoever did the work in the decorating room on this, I haven't decided yet. You know what that means, if I'm selling it or not. Look at this. You didn't see me get that, but I just did. Black glass, heavily encrusted gold border. Several companies did work like this. They almost all had a little bit of a line of black glass because there was money to be made in it, and it was popular circa right around the 30s, late 20s into the early 30s. So there's a very nice, how about putting that on a black glass base and getting some candlesticks to match it? Oh boy, that's a handsome piece of glass. Now, did I film this or did I not? I don't think I did. I was in a thrift store and I found that. Just that. Now you know exactly what I did. I went, where's the cheese compote? Because your boy knew that's the bottom to a cheese and cracker set. Everybody had a cheese and cracker set, 20s and 30s. Look at That's like a stylized flower. Maybe it's a point. No, that's a, it's escaping me, but that's some type of a stylized flower. This is pink glass. I don't know how it's showing up under the light, but it is pink. And I said fiddle. You know what? The two pieces probably got donated, and most folk, you know, even well-educated folk in glassware wouldn't necessarily know if the two pieces came together, donated together, that they should be kept together. So I thought, oh well. Shopping around, I got 3 or 4 aisles down, and you might have thought the Phillies won the World Series. I screamed, because there is the cheese compote. Now I had to pay, you know, like $6 for that and $6 for that. But they had been separated, and I joined them back together once again. A round of applause. That's it. That's how they were manufactured. That's how they were shipped out of the factory. You say, well, I'm not so sure about that because that's not etched. It doesn't have to be etched. Look at the gold and the gold. So a lot of times the underplate was etched, but you didn't really need to etch the compote. So there it is, the same color pink. That's exactly where it fits. And if you're new to cheese and cracker sets, cheese goes here, crackers go here. That was the generic term for this type of an item, and it was commonplace in the 20s and 30s. They fell out of, well, they didn't fall out of fashion, but in the 50s and 60s, they became those chip and dip sets, you know, where there's the little metal hook on the side and the bowl attaches to that and is off to the side. So the styles just changed, but look at that chip and dip set. Am I selling that? I don't know. I might. Look at this. That is gorgeous. European or American? I don't know. Very well could be American. Very well could be European. Very
well could be American. Very well could be European.
I have to do some digging. Does anybody have a reference? Do you know? So if you know and have a reference, please tell anything on here that you know you can identify. And of course, I really appreciate it if you can identify it in one of these rather than on the net. I'd love to know. You know, I didn't take any pictures of it or look at it. Just try to look online yet. Beautiful color. I don't know. It's hot, fire polished glass with a ground bottom. That's a quality divided piece of glass from the Depression era. In almost sort of a root beer color. Now, speaking of colors, all right. Everybody had a sip. I'm having a sip from my Macbeth Evans. Hold on. Let's do it. Now, where is it? Here it is. That was on the shelves of the thrift shop 3 hours ago. This is the same day. And of course, I did buy it. I did bring it home. It's unmarked. And I was looking at that handle and thinking, is that Heisey? Okay. Told you I would come home and show you an example. This is the piece that I already had. I want you to look at that handle. Well, let's not make things more complicated than they need to be. See the two handles? Okay. Same company? We think so. I think so. But do I know that for sure? No, I still need to do some digging. All right, if you're a Heisey expert, you can tell me. Now, this isn't marked and this isn't marked. It's got the Heisey quality. So one of the things we can do is dig into the Heisey book. So there's the cream, and the sugar cubes would fit all around. Okay. So my feeling is, whoever made these, it's probably the same company. Now let's put this down over here for a second. You can still see it. Boy, there's nothing more exciting than sitting in a comfortable chair with 4 or 5 pieces of glass and all of your reference books. Here's my big old Heisey book. 1925 to 1938. You can see how many pages are in it. I haven't had time yet because I just got home. But let's just take a look right here quickly, and let's even see if it's a Heisey color. Because at the beginning of the book we have colors, Heisey colors. Okay, let me just read this one little piece to you, and I'll give credit to the authors, who happen to be Nelia Breedhoft, or author. See? It's a collector's book. All right, so let's see what the author of this book has to say about color, and then we'll look at some. Almost all of Heisey's colors during this period, which is 1925 to 1938, have been found in unusual tints and shades. Most of this work probably due to the experimentation in colors done by Heisey's chemist Emmett Ulson. Thank you, Mr. Olson. Not that we're not confused enough. Let's just look at colors. All right, so you're gonna have to memorize this because I'm not an octopus, right? Got the color? You got it mesmerized? All right. Vaseline? No. Moon glow or moon gleam? No. This won't take long. There's only like 4 pages. Flamingo? No. Hawthorn? No. Marigold? No, that's too yellowy. That's too bright. Look. No, that ain't a Heisey color. Well, that, you know what I mean. Sahara, that's too light. Alexandrite, no. Alexandrite, I've only found one piece in my lifetime, and I sold it for $400. Alexandrite, we won't go into it, but if you can find Alexandrite, you're in the money. Amber, ooh, look at amber. Now, wait a minute. We'll go back to that. Cobalt, no. Zycon, no. Tangerine is too orangey. Let's go back to amber. Wait a minute now. All right, that's possible. Look at that color. Very possible. Now, you know, not all Heisey is marked. If there was a mark on it, we could have been done 20 minutes ago. So we know Heisey made an amber color that looks like this. It's got the quality, and I love that handle. Is it Heisey? It might take me 10 minutes to go through this book. It might take me 2 hours before I can find it, but I'll keep looking. Do you know? Are you an old-timey glass collector, and can you tell me for sure and name your reference? Because I want to know. Isn't that a Heisey handle? Anyway. This cream pitcher, I don't know if they made a larger example than this for this cream pitcher to sit on, or if this was just a small standalone. It might have been a small standalone. Anyway, we'll put these back here by the old radio. And what else? What else? What did I show you? Everything on the floor? I did. So there were other things I bought today that I didn't get a chance to show you. Some of the things are still out in the truck, and I've got to prepare for tonight's live sale, and I think I'm going to do it from right here, the easy chair in my front parlor. This might be where I broadcast from tonight. When is this video going out? Sometime late Monday afternoon, so hopefully you'll see it. And remember that tonight, July 1st, is a live sale right here on this channel. I hope you'll join me. What did you like? What didn't you like? What was your favorite? Do you have any information for me? Any ideas? Heisey or not? It's a fun hobby. You can work, this can keep you going, you know? This can keep you, when you have a bad day, good day, happy day, sad day, if you've got a hobby like this, you know what? You don't have to go out necessarily and find Tiffany lamps. You can just find a doggone old American glass creamer like that and have a good time trying to figure out what it is and appreciating quality. of glassware that was made in this country, and it will never be made at this level of quality again. Probably not anyway, although there are some good glass companies out there still producing today. Until I see you tonight, I hope. This is Scott from the Old Curiosity Shop saying thanks for watching, wait for the cat, and so long for now. Oh, there's just something about ice cold root beer on a summer day. Happy July, everybody. That hit the spot. I think I'll go get a freezer pop.